2004, and I really didn't know what I was doing. This was not only my first road trip at 56 years of age, it was my first attempt at videoing my travels, and it shows. Intended only for family and friends, my lousy camera work and clumsy editing gave me a headache when trying to make this video look as good as I could. But despite that, what I did capture is a period, a moment in time, if you will. This is Australia as I saw it 21 years ago. And in this episode, we move from Robe to Goolwa in South Australia. So jump into my passenger seat and join me. Places in this area, very old. And a lot of the buildings are also very old, obviously. But they've maintained the buildings and kept the heritage. And Robe is built on the fact of the historic town. The old places haven't just been pulled down, and a lot of places, cases, there are actually shops operating out of older buildings. It's a real estate company. Also a whole heap of lakes around the road as well. But don't get me wrong, it's just not all old stuff either. Robe's got some pretty flash houses here as well. Well, this is Kingston in South Australia. Yep, big lobster. Apparently there's a lot of lobsters caught around the south coast, or around this part of the world as well. Well, it was 2 weeks ago, and we were trailing this river across the northern Victoria. This is the Murray River, and this is Tailem Bend. So this is the main street at Tailem Bend, as with a lot of the towns. Main street is actually off the main highway. Railway station. Well, this is Murray Bridge, and this is obviously a group of people who have just returned from a river cruise on one of the paddle steamers that cruise up and down the river here. Murray Bridge, there's the rail bridge, and beyond that, the road bridge. This is, as the name tells you, the Captain Proud. Princess Andrea behind it. And the paddles. Princess Andrea possibly going back out. Princess Andrea, obviously not a paddle cruiser. With air conditioning system on board as well. So we're sitting upstream, there's another old one. Looks like the ordinary gas doors on there, doesn't it? Seems to me that the Murray River is actually, or Murray Bridge is actually, there's a floodplain here. Where these horses are, I'm sure that when the river rises, that's all underwater. One part of the bridge, where the river is that bit there. And when the river stops, bridge changes. Main town on the other side. There's some other riverland around Murray Bridge. Really quite spectacular. As I've been driving today, I've been looking at these trails across the sky thinking they're vapour trails. Sure enough, there's someone up there doing them. The bridge was opened in 1879. Well, I don't know whether it's this one or whether it was an older one and it's been rebuilt since. It's only a 2-lane bridge, 40 kilometres an hour, which is what we're doing, because we are law-abiding citizens, sometimes. And then up the hill into the main town part of Murray Bridge. We started to head towards Victor Harbour, so we're going to Strathalbyn, the Goolwa I think it's called, and then Victor Harbour. Oh, it's not long grass, it's short legs. Well, talking about a sense of deja vu, I wasn't even going to turn and come through this part of the town. But I did, I went round the block and came back in. And blow me down, I've been here before, I thought. Back in 1995 with the boys. This is Strathalbyn. This is the most beautiful little park. I wouldn't mind this in my backyard, as long as I didn't have to look after it, of course. There's not as much water here as what there was when we were here last time. The water generally flows over those banks there. There's little walls. Yeah. I think it says no diving somewhere around here. I'm on the road from Strathalbyn to Goolwa. Let's come across this place. Obviously a winery. No names. There's the winery. There's the name there, Kingsbrook. There's construction happening there. Now, I wouldn't mind betting that's some sort of function centre. Now, whether or not it's permanent or not, there's the paintable point, and then there's a driveway down into it. But if we go in, let's have a close look, you can see the walls actually flapping. Yeah, you can roll the walls up all around. There's an open tent. Incredible idea. Okay, we're in Goolwa. This is the that bridge goes across, I guess, to, I think, that's Hindmarsh Island. In fact, there it is. There's Goolwa. Okay. And then that's Hindmarsh Island. In actual fact, the waterway goes around there quite some distance before it goes out through the Murray mouth there. Good morning, we're in Goolwa, and this is the Hindmarsh Island Bridge. Yep, this is the one, the secret women's business bridge. So we're just taking a little run over it. It rises about 4,000 feet in the air, and then it's only a 2-road thing. It's a bloody long way down if you happen to miss it.
Okay, and we're now approaching Hindmarsh Island. How wrong can you be? Now I get onto Hindmarsh Island, this looks like farmland. All of a sudden I see this vehicle travelling alongside me, but over the hill, and I thought, what? And look at this, this is Hindmarsh Arena. That's a development that's obviously going to be very, very expensive, exclusive. A whole heap of land available for sale around here by the looks of things. Boy, have the developers moved into this place. And by boat by the looks of things. Well, I guess this says it all. That's what it's about. Mind you, if you've got any money left after you bought the place, then you'll have a level lifestyle. On the other side of the island, overlooking the lake, which is Goolwa over there. A wingsock, maybe these people have an aeroplane. How's this for an opulent lifestyle? Okay, this is just some of the streets of Hindmarsh. These are the ones that are down on the waterfront. There. Of course the streets go back, and it's just pretty much like some of the better suburbs in and around Mandurah. But then you go back a couple of houses, then it's farmland. What's it going to be like in 10 years' time, I wonder? Get your own private boat mooring. And look, he's actually growing a lawn and mows it down there. It's actually in amongst the rushes. It's the same with everybody else along here. Nothing like taking the family out for a bit of a morning on one of the wetlands here up in Goolwa. We're going around there, look at that. What I thought was a bridge, it's actually a lock. Okay, this is the lock. The idea of these locks, essentially, is that it protects all the water that's upstream. In other words, it keeps the water in Lake Alexandria, for example, here, fresh. It excludes the salt water from getting in, which means then that the water upstream can be used for irrigation. And what happens is the boats come in, they come into here, the water is then pumped down to the next level to where the water is, where it's let out, and then they sail out into the next bed. Alternatively, they come in here, and the water's pumped up to the next level, and they sail out. That's the way it works. Incidentally, don't ever let it be told that there's a lot of pelicans in Goolwa. It's just not true. This is actually out in the middle of the river, or the lake, if you like. Down there, well, that's Goolwa. This is not a bad place, part of the world. I wouldn't mind living here. And he's hard working. Okay, if a larger vessel needs to go through, Just in here they have a barrage that they can open up and allow the bigger boats to go through as well. Where I was pointing is not what I was talking about. This is what I was actually talking about, and to actually lower that and allow a boat to go through takes about 2.5 days. Well, the gentleman that we were talking to out there on the barrage, his name is Gary. He's been working in South Australian water for 30 years. And he's just about to turn 49, or he's 49 turning 50. 30 years, one job, eh? This is quite beautiful out here. No, that is not thunder, that is works behind me. This has to be the worst possible way to spend a Tuesday morning. Look at that. Wednesday morning. Just sitting on the side of the road with fishing rods and fishing lines, three or four mates just having a ball. Yep. Oh, God, it's hard work, but someone's got to do it. This is the paddle steamer Goolwa, currently operating as a bed and breakfast, and it's for sale. And just very quickly, what difference does a bridge make? Before that bridge went in, you couldn't buy a block of land on Hindmarsh Island for about $24,000. Now, 150 grand for a block. If you want one, thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, you might like to check out this video, or maybe browse this playlist. There are over 700 videos just like these on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment, and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.